A crime scene taking up this whole parking lot behind me. This is a Holiday Inn right across the street from USF. Here, 4 people were, and so were 2 cars. Police say they are also now a part of the investigation. A birthday celebration that took a turn for the worst. Now cars filled with bullet holes are at the center of an investigation to find out why famous rapper Julio Foolio, who just turned 26, was shot early this morning.
At this point, it's part of the investigation, but it seems that they might have been coming here to the hotel to get a room.
After a social media
post, got that black ass boy. I say they done got that Julio Foolio boy. I told them they would go get him. Yeah, well, I didn't tell them they would go get him. I just knew they would go get him. Because the boy works hard to get got. That nigga works hard to get shot on. Man, they shot his foot off last year, give him that pirate nub. Man, supposed still got his foot shot off, ain't supposed to be bouncing around on his birthday. Man, get somewhere and sit down and rest that foot.
All right, what's up with it, y'all? So look, man, I'm back again with another video. This is gonna be something brief on my end. I'm gonna let y'all watch all the news reports and stuff like that pertaining to the situation. But before we get into any of this, I just want to start it out by saying what's up to my supporters. I hope that everything's going good today in your life, and I hope that everything's going the way that you want it to go in your life. And I'm wishing y'all nothing but the best in every aspect of your life. And when I say this, I'm only talking strictly to my supporters. And even if you just became a supporter right now, I'm talking to you too. And yeah, man, to those who reciprocate the same energy back to me. But anyway, let's get straight into the situation at hand. So look, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all already know what's going on. Let me say RIP to this dude by the name of Julio Foolio. Now, if you don't know who he is, which I'm pretty sure a lot of my supporters don't, because we don't even be talking about this type of stuff with rappers and celebrities and all of that. We be on some real deal, everyday type of stuff, real life situations, and spreading awareness and doing reaction videos on other stuff. But basically, long story short, this rapper by the name of Julio Foolio got killed last night, you know, on his birthday, which is crazy to me. Now, I don't know if his birthday was exactly yesterday, but he was celebrating it last night.
The pool party start today at 5, 6 o'clock. If you already got the address, pull up, man. You got the address, pull up. If you need the address, DM me right now. The pool party start at 5, 6 o'clock. DM me for the address of DM Foolio Booking ESPN. I'm gonna put it right here. We just got here, bruh. You got to add it. You got to add it, man. Push up. We just got to this bit. Tampa, Florida, man. You already got to add it to the pool party. Push up at 5:30, man. Push up at 5:30, man. We finna get everything right. Push up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, man. It's up. Me drinking, cuz. I don't even drink, cuz. Hold on.
You supposed to have a chaser.
Appreciate everybody popping out for my birthday, you know what I'm saying?
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Everybody got their shot, put their shot in the air, man. Okay, David. Everybody take that shit on 3, man. 1, 2, 3. Got my brother with me. He done popped out for me for my birthday. He done time with silver lit. Oh, God, yeah. We came deep and fuck for my birthday, man. Everybody coming out the spell. No cap, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We deep as hell. We deep as hell. 20 deep. Lit everywhere we go.
And yeah, man, he gave his location out. He was showing where he was at, moving really, really sloppy. Now, I know some people might not be like, you know, tripping on him showing his location and things like that, but you got to realize, if you didn't know, he's associated with a whole bunch of murders. Now, if he did it or not, it's still a question. We really don't know it. I'm not here to implement anybody in no type of crimes and things like that, but he did do his damn self. He's been on songs saying certain things. He actually went to somebody's grave site and did a music video there.
Went out to eat on his birthday. 4 shot, 3 dead in the worst way.
You know, and he was claiming that he did it. And you know what's so coincidental about this whole situation? It's already a cliche. Everybody already saying that, you know, the person he disrespected, they got killed, his name was 23.
Now we smoking 23.
And he was singing about that, and he got killed on the 23rd, which was last night. Yes, karma is real and things like that. We all know this. This is something that we all grew up knowing. But another thing that was very ironic was that he was basically singing about 3 people passing away and 1 person surviving that he was associated with, like with the murder and things like that, allegedly. But last night, 3 people survived and he was the one that died. That's what's so coincidental to me. I was like,
4 shot, 3 dead in the worst way.
man, it's crazy, bro. But ultimately, you know, he's very, very disrespectful. He's you know, thousands of people here basically. And, you know, a lot of people don't feel sorry for him. You know, he spoke this upon himself. As you can see the little snippet I had of Charleston, he was speaking about it. I'm gonna let y'all watch the rest of that video too right now. But
And work your hips. Before be. And then I'm thinking, at the Holiday Inn, what the man, no protection on the Holiday Inn. They ain't even got valet parking. No, man. That's why I go, man, the Holiday Inn. Man, I guess when you got an entourage rolling around, you can't go get one of them $100 rooms. Nigga, you got to go, yeah. And everybody saying, well, man, what you think about this? Well, all I'm gonna say is, man, it's hard to die. Shit, he earned this here. And goddamn it, should nobody be sad? Way that nigga lived and talked gangster, should nobody be sad what done happened to Julio Foolio? One thing we know about it, he didn't go to heaven.
That same cut, what's name?
Yeah, now one thing about it, he ain't in heaven. Nah, wait, that boy, he had all the time in the world to apologize to them people. He was going to the graveyard, rapping at the graveyard. Man, that nigga making people mama cry. So it's some people relieved, wiping their forehead saying, "Ooh, Lord, thank you." And then there's some people crying, said, "Oh, we gonna miss one leg, 1 foot." Oh, that's what the Indians would call him. The Indians give you a name, Blackfoot, Lightfoot. The Indians come up with, pale skin. So we go, I don't know, Yeah, no, nigga, 1 foot. Yeah, they got 1 foot, and then they know he can't run. Yeah, they know nigga can't sprint with that platter foot. Yeah. Platter foot. Nigga can't just take off running and pivot and so they got him. And it ain't funny, but it ain't no dishonor and death at all. And I'm just saying, if just so happen I die, I give everybody to make fun of me. I give everybody permission right now to make fun of me. Guess what? I ain't gonna hear it. I'm only gonna be up if I hear it. But I'll be if I can die and hear people laughing.
you know, I just want to say, man, the power of the tongue is real. We all know all of this stuff. You know, it's just basic information. We all know that the power of the tongue is real. We all know that, once you get involved in certain situations, you can't be out here moving sloppy. And he had multiple women around him coming where he was at. They got their phones.
This is a Holiday Inn right across the street from USF. Here, 4 people were shot, and so were 2 cars. Police say they are also now a part of the investigation. A birthday celebration that took a turn for the worst. Now cars filled with bullet holes are at the center of an investigation to find out why famous rapper Julio Foolio, who just turned 26, was shot early this morning.
At this point, it's part of the investigation, but it seems that they might have been coming here to the hotel to get a room.
After a social media post from Julio Foolio said he and his friends were kicked out of an Airbnb. They found themselves at this Holiday Inn where hotel guests like Jeremiah Claypool had to be escorted to and from their rooms post gunshots.
I only heard one. It woke me up, but apparently there were more than that.
Police say they got the call at 4:40 this morning. Julio Foolio, whose real name is Charles Jones, was confirmed dead at the scene while 3 other shooting victims were taken to the hospital. No one has been arrested in connection to this shooting.
You know, we always say it, but in cases like this, it really does make the difference. If you saw something, if you heard something, any little detail can help us figure out what happened here this morning.
For now, investigators will lean on federal agencies and work with hotel surveillance video to help determine how the shooting events took place. Also, interviews from witnesses like Claypool.
We're still going to stay. We're going to find another hotel.
As we continue to find out more information at
Janae Lewis, LEWIS, Public Information Officer, Tampa Police Department.
All right, just tell us a little bit about what you can of the situation over there.
All right, so here's what we know at this point. Around 4:40 this morning, we received a 911 call about a shooting that happened here in the parking lot behind me on McKinley and Fowler. What we have learned, and again, this is all very early in the investigation, is that 2 cars were shot at. 4 people were shot in total as a result of this. 3 of them were transported to hospitals, and 1 was pronounced deceased here on the scene. So we are working to learn what led up to the shooting, motive. You can see behind me a lot of officers are here. They are talking with witnesses. They are looking for video as it pertains to the shooting. As far as the people that are at local hospitals, we are working to get an update on their condition. It seems like they will survive their injuries, but again, that's very early in the investigation. Those are really the details that I have at this point as we're unfolding and getting updates. I'll take a couple of questions for what I can say.
Julie, were these guests at the hotel, do you know, that were staying here with some kind of beef or rivalry? Is that...
At this point, it's part of the investigation, but it seems that they might have been coming here to the hotel to get a room.
And can you say anything about the guests that were staying in the hotel? Did they have to be evacuated, or were they told to stay in place after the incident this morning?
Part of the investigation, I don't think so, because of what time it happened. At this point, guests are waking up and we're updating them and we're assisting them with anything that they need assistance with at this time. But it didn't happen inside the hotel. It was in the parking lot.
And so, do you know how many suspects there were? How many people had guns?
Part of the investigation, we're hoping to be able to figure that part out, as well as get a description of the suspects so that we can get that information out to you. But I can tell you that there are cameras here and our officers are working to view all of the cameras and talk with people, who might have seen anything or heard anything. And I think that's the biggest thing at this point. We always say it, but in cases like this, it really does make the difference. If you saw something, if you heard something, any little detail can help us figure out what happened here this morning.
Should the people in this hotel or around this area feel at risk in any way?
Well, officers are here specifically to assist them, walk them to their cars, talk to them about what happened and any concerns. So we're definitely working on that part separate from the active investigation that's going on. I know it can be concerning to, be a guest and wake up and see crime scene tape, but we have it isolated to this parking lot area as far as the investigation, and we'll do whatever is necessary to make sure that guests are updated, informed, and feel safe.
And are they allowed to go into their hotel rooms?
Yes, police are escorting them in and out and just assisting them.
Okay. Y'all got anything else?
No.
All right. We'll keep you updated. Thank you all.
And he was showing different things that he was doing, where he was going and stuff like that. So you can only imagine what's going to happen to you, especially with the type of disrespect that he was doing, because he was disrespecting. You know what I'm saying? But overall, that's all I got to say about the situation. I'm going to go ahead and get into some of the video. But I do want to know your thoughts and opinions on this. He's been shot at multiple times. He got his foot shot off damn near a couple of months ago, damn near a year ago. And I mean, he was just still out here moving reckless. And I mean, shit, what can you expect? If you out here moving weird and loose, you're going to get what's coming to you. And they've been trying to get at him for a long time. And I feel like that, when a lot of people on the internet showing a lot of money, showing certain things, you should be living life. You know what I'm saying? You should be just sitting around, playing around and doing shit the same way. He was still in Florida where he was born and raised at. I think that's where he was born and raised. I know that's where he's been there for a majority of his life if he wasn't born there. At some point in time, man, you got to realize you got to get out the country, fly somewhere, do something else. But people don't be doing, what they should do these days. And it's a part of the game, too. You got to be on point and move correctly out here. And, I mean, I know a lot of us that's, seen don't be feeling like, we really are, big to some people. Or, if you're being seen by millions of people, you got to realize and understand that you do have to carry yourself a certain way and move a certain way, especially when you got real smoke out here. It's a difference, having little old bitty smoke here and there, but to have some real smoke, yeah, that's crazy. But hey, all I got to say, let me know your thoughts and opinions, and I'll holler at y'all later on another video. All right.